Hello, guys, and yeah, season 1, episode 8 of Arcane. There we go. Oil and water. Oh man, what happened last episode? I don't remember. Was the last episode when Viktor went to, that scientist and said, I understand? Was that the last episode? Man, I guess the last episode must have been like either bad or very forgettable because I don't remember anything from it. But there is a comment on season 1, episode 3 by Apple Baron, which explained to me that the guy that I thought was that boy who became that monster in those early episodes that, Silco gave the drug to. I thought he survived, but apparently the character that I think is him is another character. So, at least now, okay, I know that now. So let's just go right into it, this one. Oil and water. Two things that mix very well. So I think obviously this episode is going to be about two forces not being able to combine. Which is probably a reference. Well, not. It's probably both this girl and Jayce. Maybe Jayce and Viktor. Oh, wait. There we go. Well, what they say and what's the truth. Okay. Is she going to be... Is that the enforcer who got killed? Or is she that woman who now works for Silco? Like, oh, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. She's not gonna be able to kill her. So they're gonna be like... Yeah, and that kind of showed your mom, I guess, that you're not... ready, or that you don't actually want to take the throne. So there we go. So she came from the family who usurped or took over from the old regime of that place, wherever she's from, kingdom. Yeah, Vi and Jinx, oil and water. Alright, I mean, that's some emotion we got from him. He's like, oh god, she might be dead. Alright, good job, Jinx. You managed to steal it. Okay, and the enforcers are like, oh, you know what? Let's just stand here. This is where the barricade is. So, don't move. Just reinforce the barricade. Because, I mean, I assume that Silco probably doesn't have an in with enforcers anymore. But he probably can just get another enforcer to, you know, work with him, like a new insider. And he's like, what the fuck? Are you guys seeing this? Yeah, he's puking. He's like, oh god. All these dead people. Blood. He's like, oh, wait. That's a mechanical thing. Oh, and is she now gonna do like... Is she actually going to be like, you know what? I cannot be merciful anymore. I guess my mom was right. They were like, what? Bang, 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 bang. So? You think the law gives a fuck about what is right? Your language. Alright. Well, and make sure you don't use words like bad words. Because the council probably cares more about how you present something and not actually what you present. So that's a no. Oh, alright. That was for him. Alright. So that's probably why he wanted an answer, like a yes or no. And he basically got a no. He's like, okay, I'm gonna have to sedate you then because you're gonna go fucking insane. Yes, and? It's Silco's. I mean, he probably does have a point, but you probably don't want to work with him. Maybe... Yeah, and you're not one of them. So I'll wait for the bigger fish. Okay. And what is this? Oh, her mother. Okay. Oh yeah, they have like these teleportation things, so I mean, should probably just... Alright, teleport here now. Oh no, she's visiting them. Okay. Since I taught you a lesson. And was I right? She's like, well, now I'm growing old, and you're my only heir, probably. Yeah. And you want those weapons. Okay, so I guess her mom, she's from Noxus. Alright, then who are you? Oh, okay. Alright, good. Like, let's go and have some sex. Alright, nice. She's like, oh, mom, are you trying to get a new heir? Or is it just strictly for pleasure? So I actually like that scene, because I thought that would be like, oh god, is this gonna be some, guy who's like, oh, Madeira, who's gonna try and, get her to be with him. But no, he's just a prostitute, so that was good. And you weren't able to protect her. Yeah, well, play pretend monsters and real monsters are, a bit different. Oh god. Alright. Like, oh, please, don't abandon me. Like, oh, don't replace me with this upper class whore. Alright. Like, where is she, doctor? You're like, she's probably running around causing havoc. What you asked of me. Yeah, like you asked me to save her life, and I did. What are you looking at? Alright. Heimer. Well, I guess maybe this is like some of the first time Heimer had gone here to the Undercity, and now he's like seeing like, oh god. Like, this is how it is here. Maybe we actually do need something new to happen. Like, oh my god. It's a Beyblade. Ah, it actually is. Like, don't talk to strangers, you never know. I mean, you're a young girl. There's probably a bunch of pedophiles around these parts. Oh yeah, he was in the last episode, yeah. Fighting Jinx. I completely forgot about him. Um, like, oh. Well, I know. Like, even though I'm not a chancellor anymore, I probably still have a lot of privileges. He's like, I don't know. Well, yes. Alright. She's like, I'm not talking about the people of Piltover. Or co-run. Alright, nice body. Come on, look. You've seen naked bodies before. Alright, and then we get a little bit of a sweat drop. Yeah. Like, oh god, an undercity scum in the counselor's room. And they're like, okay. Marcus. Yeah, listen to her. I mean, war costs. For him also, like, war is pretty expensive. Oh god. I mean, Vi, you have to think about what happened to your parents, right? The last time the enforcers came in, did they just attack the bad guys? Probably not. Like, you know? Well, I mean, you want the same thing to happen. You want a cycle to continue. Of them just going in, scorched earth, destroy everything, which just makes it so that people... It's like when America's bombed, you know, some fucking random village. Like, we killed one terrorist, but we killed 67 other, like, innocent people. You know, like, do you think that reduces the amount of terrorists? No, it just increases. Because then people are like, fuck these fucking Americans. Like, they fucking killed my cousin. Or like my brother. And the only thing he was doing is fucking tending to his fucking acorns. And he got killed for it. Because his neighbor was a potential, maybe, had talked 4 months ago while he was serving something to a terrorist. Like, a potential terrorist, might I add, yeah. Alright. Okay, so I guess Viktor was able to become part of that hex cube. He's like, oh god, I can run. Maybe first time of my life. Should be careful though, Viktor. She's gonna look like, oh my god. Viktor. Oh, wait. He was not a... Is this what happened with Silco? Is that... Because he tried to do something, cut himself, and nothing... Oh no, okay, he can't cut himself, alright. Oh god, she's gonna die. Or not. I thought it would be that she would be rejected by the cube. Oh yeah, she is being rejected by the cube. There we go, boom, she's gone. Viktor became part of the cube. It's kind of like... Oh, Jesus, alright. Well, shit. Yeah, and that thing, cube, is just becoming more and more biological. While he's becoming more robotic. Okay, and he's gonna be creating weapons. Oh god. And she somehow managed to get in here? Like, wait. Well, I have. Alright. They were a bit smaller though. Like Jayce, like, oh god. And where are they? Like, yes, but I'm just gonna shake a little bit of a finger because I don't know if you know how to handle these things and I don't want my hand to be crushed. Alright. Alright, the enforcers actually. I thought it would be more of just like very, very few of them. Not very, a few of them. I thought it would just be like, just Jayce and Vi and maybe someone Vi knows gonna do this. But no, it's the actual enforcers. Jayce probably shouldn't be there. I mean, things considering things. Like, you are a chancellor after all. And... Alright. Alright. Some Shimmer monsters. Well, Jayce, now what? Obviously, it's gonna be safe. Okay, so this end up is going to just be Jayce and Vi. You know what? I think maybe I should make a few more of these Hextech weapons and give them out to like my personal enforcer squad. And then make it so that the rest of the council thinks that you're trying to become a dictator, and then they will stab you. That was a nice shot of the bone breaking. I actually like that he's using a hammer, I mean, he's from a smithing family, so he's using a giant hammer as his weapon. And it probably is very effective against these people, because, I don't think a sword would be that effective. But if you use a blunt weapon, a lot of force. Oh, can he also shoot stuff? Oh, Jesus. God. Revenge. Yeah, and he killed a young boy. Well, Jayce, now you know what war is. So, are you gonna stop now, Jayce? Or is that like, oh god, we went all out. So, I've killed one. I'll kill a few more. Hopefully you got your rage out, Jayce, now. And just be like, fuck, we have to stop this. Let them go. Don't arrest them. Just be like, you know what, look, a lot of... Are you looking at this like, okay, yeah. Like, the underworld children are like basically forced to work this to survive. So, the best way to do is maybe like provide other avenues so people don't have to do this stuff. Alright. I mean, that's not good that it's still bleeding that much. So I guess didn't close the wound well enough. I will say one thing, the show is really good. I actually really like it. I like how it looks, everything, that's fine. I do kind of wish they wouldn't just hide, because I mean they are showing, blood, all this stuff. So what's wrong with showing a little bit of tit and ass? Or penises, or whatever, like... I don't understand, why is that something like, no, we cannot show that. But we can show like people getting killed, children dying, all that stuff. A-okay. But the human body, no. She's like, oh god, Jinx is here. And that's the end. Alright. Is she going to die? Are they gonna do like, I guess, a parallel thing? Like, some underworld children died. They were, pretty innocent. And I would say they're innocent, even if they're working with on the Shimmer and all that. Even though we saw him pushing the alarm button, like he shouldn't have died for that. Yeah, but he did. So I'm not that interested in seeing what happens to Caitlyn and with Jinx. Like, part of me, like, I hope she dies when it comes to the story, but I don't think they will. Like, I don't think any of the main characters... When I think, okay, which main character might die? Maybe Silco. Maybe Silco will die. But the other ones, like Caitlyn, Vi, I don't even think Jinx is gonna die anymore. Like, maybe she'll die at the very end. Vi is gonna end up killing her. Now I'm a bit like, probably not, even if she's have turned into this monster. Because I think the last episode is called something like The Monster You Created, which is obviously about Jinx. And it's about Vi creating her, and also Silco. Like, both of those people who are like her family. Like, they created this monster. So I wonder if it's gonna end up being that maybe Vi and Silco are gonna be like a little bit of working together to try and stop her. And what's gonna end up is that she's gonna kill Silco. And that maybe Vi kills her. I think it's gonna be a quote-unquote sad ending when it comes to that part. Maybe it'll also be about Jayce. That Jayce is now is gonna become more militarized, and it's gonna, do stupid shit. And then Mel, she's gonna be like, oh god, I created this monster. Like, I gave him the seat in the council. I helped, him with with pushing the Hextech stuff, all that. I should have listened to Heimerdinger, And then talk about Heimerdinger. That story with Heimerdinger and oh god, I don't remember his name. The black kid. Fuck. Yeah. Anyways, whoever the firelight guy. Like, it feels like there's too much left for a single episode. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it just feels like there's way too much to... So I think it's gonna be a lot of like, see you next season. So yeah, I do think maybe if there was 10 or 11 episodes, the way all the stories they're trying to tell will probably work out. I do think they probably need 2 or 3 more episodes. More than just 9. I mean, for me, most of the shows, I feel like 13 episodes is like the perfect amount for seasons. But I do like that they're doing just 9. They decided, you know what, we're just gonna do 9. We're not gonna do 26, you know. So there isn't a lot of filler. I think that's all I have to say. Like, oh god, I'm already forgetting this episode, even though I liked the episode. I thought the episode was good. But it's so warm. And I turned off at least one of these things because it is so fucking loud.